Hope you had the best birthday.
Yes.
Thank you. And this is a nice little extension of it. I feel like it's keep going. We're going to rock this all August.
Yeah, you one of them. You know, people be like, we celebrating all month. Tomorrow we going to here.
Forget coronavirus.
Yeah.
We celebrating.
Bring your
You
mask.
gotta make a wish.
You got to make a
I know, but you
we
can't,
got to bring
nobody,
it closer.
can't nobody blow on them except your individual.
yeah,
Blow
yo,
on your
one-
cake. Blow on, pick one for you.
Yeah, pick one for you.
Okay.
And then one of them not lit. You need to grab one and light that other one. We missing
Oh,
one
we
light.
missed
I
one.
did the
I'm
best I
coming.
could, okay?
You did, no, you did good.
You did good.
It looks beautiful. I'm
You
just
are
saying.
super
It was a
producer.
long walk from the kitchen.
Niggas. Hey,
Okay.
hey, you gotta make a wish. Don't tell nobody because we want the shit to come true. And you know with the way shit going, please don't say nothing.
Here we go.
Shit.
My 2020 wish, doing it.
Yes. Hey, happy birthday on these hoes. Hey, yes, and we are back with another episode of
On These Hoes.
I'm Precious.
I'm Kamira White.
And today, our special guest host. You gonna do it? You want me to do it?
We're
Look,
so
we never have it
excited.
together. Like, you gonna do it? You gonna do it? I'm gonna introduce her because I've been knowing her a long time, and she basically a boss. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can say a bunch of shit, you know, and I will run it down. Nah. But you can say a bunch of stuff about it, but she been a producer. She been like everything you see from like BET, stuff from the 85 South Show, Dave Chappelle, like Rikki done got Grammys. She got an Emmy. Like, she is just an all-around boss, and we are just so happy to have her here with us today. Y'all give it up for RIKKI HUGHES.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming.
coming.
Thank you for the cupcakes.
Oh, yes. Leo season.
So what's one thing about Leos that is true? You know, everybody hears stuff about every sign.
We're all about ourselves. It's just real.
It is. Well, fuck it.
Now, I believe that.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
But when we're down for you, we're so
Yeah.
down, but it's
Yeah.
always going to include us in some kind of way.
Yeah.
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 And when you grow up and you realize you like that makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
And Leos are fire signs too. Like I'm a fire sign with they got a little side to them too.
Oh no, they don't play.
Yeah.
No, they don't play. They will
We
fight
like,
you.
we like to try to have control about stuff, though. We try to feel like we can control the
Yeah.
situation. So
Yeah, and y'all
And-
got all the answers too.
Yeah. And they got a
Leos
little,
At least
got
we
all
think
the
we do.
answers. Yeah, like,
they
yeah,
some
damn.
players low key though.
They really are.
They really are.
Leos, we not saying you in particular. We know
it's slightly pimpish ways.
Yeah,
I get it. I get that.
Yes,
Shit, they can give you some game for sure.
for sure.
Shit.
Shout out to all the Leos on these hoes.
On these hoes.
So this first segment is called Ask a Boss.
Let's go.
And we have some questions for the boss lady.
Okay. Hit me. Let's get it.
Okay, I'll do the first one. I'll say because you work with comedians and actors, but I'm gonna say on the comedian side, how do you know when a comedian has the it factor?
Oh, you know it from the first time you see them. I mean, and there's some people that just work really hard and they're hard workers and they stay on stage, so they work on their craft. But they're always going to be right there, like stay on the stage and work on their craft. There's some people that like you're going to be a superstar.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I
And
know.
you see it like right away. I remember when we first had James Davis on, and it wasn't the greatest interview at all. I mean, audition at all. But I looked at James and I was like, there's something really special about you. And I knew, and I was like, let's start writing. Let's figure it out writing. And, I was like, threw him on the BET Awards. Like, come on, let's figure this out, And I think through the writing, he had more confidence, and then he was able to really create his own material, which I think now you get to see it on stage and you're like, okay, I see it.
Yeah, you see the growth.
But it's not always there at first.
Yeah.
But some people are just stars. Like,
Yeah, some
shout out
people
to
are,
James
yeah.
Davis. We know him. He been around same circles.
So when
James.
somebody like messes up an audition, because we've all been in that place before, you just get too in your head, and really the role is for you. How do you, as somebody who's behind the camera, still see like a gem in somebody after they really fucked up?
Well, it's not really how you fuck up, it's how you recover. So there's some people who will just say, like someone who just has it, they're like, look, I don't know what that was. But what I can tell you is I'm so-and-so. I'm this character and I'm going to do it. And they recover. And then you're like, you might not be for this role, but I want to fool with you one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so as producers, we think about like, I really like this person. I really feel like I can, because you have to think about, like, I have to work with this person. It's like I have to be in bed with this person, basically. You know, I mean, you know.
And can I deal
Pause.
with it? Yeah.
But, you know, but can I deal with them in the intimate moments? Because, you know, it's great when it first starts and everybody's happy, but when it gets rough and times get short and you're trying to get your shot and y'all don't have more money and, like, who's going to roll with you to really make it happen? You know, and
because you
that's not everybody.
Yeah, because you see your own self in such a big light, and then sometimes you have to have them hard conversations like these numbers or this or whatever, and it's like, you have to be real with yourself, you know, and figure it out. So, that's real.
Okay, so next question.
Let's go.
When do you know that an idea you thought would work isn't working?
Usually my kids are like the best judge. Like, I'll shoot something and I'll get home if they're like, I don't get it, or I don't know, because they have no pretenses. They will let you know right away.
They have no filter. Yes.
And it's been like that since when I worked in music earlier. I would play music in the car, and they were only like 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And I would see when they move, I was like, that's going to be a hit. If they were sitting there like, I was like, oh, forget it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because they just innately know what's going to resonate with them. And now my kids are, 20 and 21. So they're these millennial kids. And I'm like, you guys are my crash test dummies.
Right.
Like,
Right.
And
That's true,
smart.
because Old Town Road is a hit with the kids. Like, my niece and nephew know every Old Town Road.
And my mama, and she a senior citizen,
Right.
so it's from kids to seniors. Like, everybody loves that.
And that's what it is when you have something that has that commonality where everybody can get with it, then you're in a great place. And everything's not for everybody, but
yeah, everybody got their lane, Okay, so, how do you figure out how to be brand friendly but still be yourself?
I don't know. I don't have a brand. I mean, I'm Rikki. It just is what it is. Everybody has. I got a brand. This is who I am.
And I gotta be like this.
And for me, the great thing is I'm on the other side of the camera, so I can kind of do, which I love the fact that I can have anonymity. I can move around like I need to move around without having a whole lot of conversation about it. But there are some things that I say I don't like. I know this could stifle some other situations moving forward, and doing a project now with ABC, and if I was too wild out there, they might be like, "Oh, slow down. I don't know if this is a right fit for art." So they have a brand,
so
probably a little more than.
Yeah.
Now my company, Magic Lemonade, has a brand because we do a lot of comedy, we do a lot of music, so we do more of lighthearted. So that technically is a brand. Right. So some things projects that come to me, I was like, I can't do this because it just is so far out of what it is, or I feel like it doesn't have the class to
it doesn't
sustain.
Represent with you.
Yeah.
No, look, I don't like the shit. It's kind of trash.
Yeah. For real. I mean, and if you don't have that kind of filter to figure it out, then you end up doing anything, especially to keep the lights on, keep the doors open, keep your.
And that's what I never want to do.
Yeah, employees paid.
And just and be unauthentic.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like
and
playing
people
a
see it a
role.
mile away.
Yeah, you can tell when people are not being themselves.
And they we're just going to go on and do this. Let's just do a damn.
What is this?
Let's do a kid movie.
That's true.
And don't you feel having a brand pays off in the beginning, but I feel like ultimately it's been a lot of people's downfall, because if you brand yourself as the family man and then it finds out that you're cheating on your wife, it's way bigger of a scandal. If you're a Disney star, even with Miley Cyrus, and when she was 17, 18, she was smoking weed, it was boom, it destroys your brand because you're portraying to the world that you're perfect.
I mean, it puts you in a box, but I think if you look at what some of the greats have done is they just keep redefining that box. So, you could either say, I'm going to allow people to tell me who I am, or you could say, I'm going to do a Rihanna, and I'm going to come in whips and chains next time. I'm going to come in next time. I think Janet Jackson does it better than anybody I've seen. Every album, she reinvents herself. She'll be like, I'm cute and sweet. And next thing you know, she's like, I'm whips and chains. Next thing she's like, Muslim. She's going to redefine herself every time. And so that's the one who's not allowing people to put her in a box.
Yeah. And
Cardi B, too.
Because everybody been begging Rihanna for him. She fuck you hoes. 50 coming out tomorrow. I got a new little, bronzer.
And a bra.
She
come get it.
Hoes. Yes. So
just quietly making billions.
Yeah.
While you guys worried about an album.
Huh.
Billions.
I'm not mad.
Me
not
either.
She's like,
get in the door and do whatever you can do.
and she's like, I don't even have to front. I'm not a Kylie Jenner. I'm not trying to pretend it's a different number. I'm quietly
She showed
racking up.
Have y'all seen her Fenty skincare line? No, like I love Rihanna and I've supported and everything, but I don't know about skincare now.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but one thing I know is the people around her, if it's something that's not right, they will not allow that name to be on it because you got to believe that they probably tested it and triple tested it because
I believe that too.
more than anything, they're like,
She
this
does have
will
good
mess with the
skin.
church's money.
Yeah, she does have good skin. And she's from the islands. You know, island people know a lot of tricks. Like, they know,
They fresh. They
have
got
that
fresh
natural
water.
stuff. No, for real.
You remember we went out there,
For
girl? They gave
real.
us the fish with the head still on it.
Yeah, like, you know, they use their own seasonings and like
It's
it's
probably got a
It's-
salve in there.
Yeah, this too fresh. This too fresh. I don't want to see the head in the eye.
For real, I was trying to find the ingredients list, but one thing she was promoting is like Barbados cherry. I'm like, what is that?
No,
Some new
but
shit.
no,
There's
for
a
real.
secret ingredient.
Yeah, that's in
And
all
when
of
you
them.
go
aloe
to
vera.
Barbados, all of them beautiful. Don't nobody have like skin problems and shit we go through
Yeah.
out here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Like they all fine.
They all
Like,
flawless
so-
and
yeah. So
Shout out to Rihanna on these hoes.
Shout out to
know.
Rihanna. Shit, Fenty. No, you right. I mean, if you
Right.
got a bra that
Look,
can fit
look.
us, we'll put that
wait,
bitch
we'll put
on.
it on sponsors we
Look,
want.
I'll tell you right now, Rihanna, these are your models right here.
Good, we need wire under ours.
If you
Everybody
can
else
hold
looking
these
cute.
titties up, you'll
Yeah.
sell out.
Yeah, we might have see-through lace with a wire, okay? With the wire in ours, everybody looking cute as shit. We ain't gonna make it.
Okay, so what do
Okay.
female comedians need to do to get equal shine in the comedy industry?
Just stop talking about sex all the time. Like you don't have to. There's other places to go, and I feel like women feel like they have to either be super crass all the time, and then they put themselves in a situation where now you're not really marketable to the networks because this is how you had to jump out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, what I say, I think it's not just females, but anyone. I think you have to have a point of view.
Yeah.
Like be really clear what your point of view is and stand on it and be firm. And even when it's not popular. I mean, you think about
That makes sense though, because even with music, either women are very, very sexual or they you like a Missy.
Yeah.
Missy was the only to me is like one of the greats because she came in and she didn't do none of that shit everybody else was doing.
Jogging suits and chilling
Yeah,
and
Missy
whoopty-whoop.
did music like
Yeah.
you know,
and
what
she
I'm
let her
saying?
creativity lead.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's why I would say just be clear about who you are. Have a clear point of view. People will buy into it. I always make the analogy of there was a show that was what's his name? I forgot that quick. But he was a trash man, and
Rock.
so Rock.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a show Rock, and he was a trash man, and it didn't matter what he did. The fact that he was a trash man who really loved his job.
I loved Rock.
So
that
say
was
what you
a
want.
good
You can
show.
build a world around all
Whatever,
of that.
yeah.
But it's just being clear about what your vision is and what's your point of view. And so I think if you do that, male or female. But I think with women, like you just be clear. And you don't have to go like it's easy. I think guys that go to the shit and fart jokes and women that have to go nasty every time and they can't do anything else, I feel like they just pigeonhole themselves.
Hey y'all. So anyway, just a quick update. I've been taking my hempland CBD oils and I love it. It just keeps me more calm, more focused. My favorite is the ECS5. Yes, this is the best. Most of the times I just take it in the morning and bam! It hits you and you are feeling good. You're calm, you're centered, you're focused. I have never had a CBD product this damn good, like for real. Take it and get going. And then even when I feel a little sore or whatever, I use my CBD. Yeah, then it only takes a little bit because this is kind of like icy hot, but you just rub it in and you just, whew. You feel amazing. And then for your face, neck, and body, because you just want to feel all around good, So if you're looking to add more calm, balance, and focus to your life, look no further than Hempland USA. Make sure you go to hemplandusa.com/ODH. Yes, use our special code for the next 14 days. Yes, for the next 14 days, you too can experience the nice, calm, focus. Oh my goodness. Just overall natural, non-THC, but still getting to me type feeling with Hempland USA. So use hemplandusa.com/ODH on these hugs to get your first package for 15% off.
And in this segment, you know, this is just pretty much getting something off of your chest because, you know, sometimes we got to let these people know. Precious, what these hoes mad about today?
Oh, my God. And it's so petty and so childish. But you know what? I am upset. Again, I am mad because people are really out here taking memes seriously. You are sitting here thinking everything I post is just my real life. You ever have somebody really respond with a whole paragraph? Oh, like, that's how you feel? Oh, damn, that's fucked up. Oh, dude, I am out here having a good time like I'm at the movies. I see some funny shit, add it to my shit. Moving on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people really seeing sincere shit, and I'm like, you think this is my life?
And I don't like the fact that they become like the paparazzi and press trying to get info that you're not trying to give to the general public.
Who you talking about? I think I know, but you know what I'm saying?
That's serious.
I'm not throwing no hands. I add people. Just believe me.
She said I'm not throwing. I at people.
I will add you. Shit.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I didn't like that. It wasn't cool.
Because sometimes it's not a subliminal post. It's just a post.
It's
Yes,
just a post.
It's just a post, yeah.
No, for real, but people
Or
take
a
it.
repost. Y'all think
Or
it's me.
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You can see who it came from.
Me and my
And they
guy
still-
are fine.
But even if it was about that person, what makes somebody think that they can slide in your DM and get you to spill all your business? Like, yeah, I'm talking about my ex because fuck him and I'm still mad and da-da-da.
But that's this society right now. If you think about it, society as a whole feel like they have ownership over everybody in the public eye.
And who get
like,
canceled.
and you know, reality shows have really been, you know, a big part of it because they feel like, oh, you showed me your life, so now we can
Judge
speak
you.
on it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we have a say in what you do, how you do it, and everything you say is under a microscope.
If it get out there or you put it out there, it's free reign.
And they feel like they have the right to know. Like,
For
we
sure.
made Will and Jada tell us what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And it's her show. How the hell she get to come? No, I never come to my own table. Fuck y'all.
I'm not gonna come to
Shit,
mine, for
no matter
real.
what the fuck going on with me, I bring people to my table. You don't get to bring me to the table. You can wonder for life. Shit.
I built this fucking
I
table.
built this motherfucking table. Ain't nobody talking about table.
Hilarious.
So they start talking about this table, the red
Right,
table.
right.
And now you think I'm finna come here, but you know what? Oh no, she did look like a little kid. You know how you know when you really love somebody and you getting in trouble because it was,
That's why I couldn't believe people was tripping off that word. What was she gonna say? Well, when me and August was fucking.
Yeah,
Her man right there.
Yeah,
She
like,
gotta say
I-
something.
She found the perfect word.
You digging your
Incomplete.
vocabulary.
Right. It
Right.
was very intelligent.
This has to sound very
I
nice.
was inconvenienced.
Yeah.
This has to sound like the most nicest professional sex scandal
Man,
ever.
For real. Shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kamira, what these hoes mad about today?
I'm mad at the chain letters, the things that says, if you love the Lord, please send this to 20 people so you can receive your. But God don't give a fuck about none of that.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. 20.
And you always feel bad because they put God in, and you like, should I send this to 10 people? God damn, this is stressing me out. Like, what do I do?
I don't
What
even
do I
know
do?
20 people.
Like,
to
what do
send
I
it to.
do? Yeah, and then I don't like. It's like it's too much. It's like stop it already, y'all. Stop it. I love the Lord.
Yeah, don't put me in a bribe to make it. Like, you going to hell if you don't send this out. Like,
Yeah, I hate the ones that be like, everybody you love will die if you don't repost. You'll get haunted by this in your dreams. Like, don't put that out there.
and what about the arrogant ones that's like, if I don't get this back, I'm going to feel some type of way.
Oh, right.
You better send back to me, too. if you
I
love-
just hate it. I hate that shit. The whole shit is shady.
Ricky, do
I
you get
just-
any spam DMs, like people sending you links to look at their
Like,
stuff,
would you
or
give me
just
your opinion?
Of course, all the time.
in the challenges they want you to join in their challenge that they trying to get going?
I'm not that.
I am
don't have time for all
challenged
that.
out. You know?
I know.
I am challenged out. I am just over the challenges. I mean, I will watch y'all do them. I'm just, girl, when I got that last one that said sent to 50 women,
Like, now you harassing.
and I sent it back to her like in Soldier Boy voice. 50! I can win. Yeah, Drake.
50 women you talk to.
It's too many. But I did that challenge because somebody that I liked sent it to me, so I felt bad. It's like you pressured.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just like with the Jehovah's Witnesses.
challenge. I just posted my picture and I didn't do anything
I
else.
didn't do it either. Because I knew the 50 women I knew was going to be like, Kamira, you on that bullshit.
You know, yeah, my picture cute. Shit.
I posted the
Challenger,
picture.
stop that.
The challenge stops here.
Hilarious.
Like, I know y'all. I was like, I knew not to send it to y'all.
She said it, and you know she sent it to me too, and I love her to death. But what we not gonna do?
Yeah. But you know what's bad about the challenges? Then I found out later that challenge was something about
It was really deep.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Deep.
It was
Middle Eastern.
it was good.
yes,
Good
the
job.
Middle Eastern stuff, but you don't even know sometimes what you're supporting because by the time it gets to you, it's so watered down.
Yeah.
Nobody even talked about the girl in the Middle East. Everybody was like, just
right.
post your black and white. And women don't even feel left out. What is that thing that's going on right now? FOMO, you heard of it? Fear of being left out?
FOMO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fear of
like
missing
this
out.
fear of missing out. Like that's like this new thing
Oh.
that it's a marketing agent and people
Wow.
just are fear of missing out. So
Of
they're
what?
just doing anything of anything.
Yeah.
Like with the challenge. Like that's why we feel like, should I do it? Should I not
That's
do it?
social media in general.
That shit
though.
is crazy.
It's pressure.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
unplug sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And they even come on there and tell people when they wrong. You ain't said nothing about whoop.
It's too
No,
much.
for real.
Don't be telling me what the fuck to say.
My
I got their number. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking about, are you really, is this in your hood? Is it for the people? Like, calm down, sir. It's a lot.
fact. People even trying to tell them how to grieve. Your friend died. Why you ain't posting it? Can I grieve?
Yeah.
I'm really sad. Like
Yeah.
everybody posting pictures within 4 hours.
They
ain't
not
that
the real
sad?
friend.
When I
That's not
find out
that
people
sad,
died
yeah.
on Facebook, I'm like, damn it, could you give me a
Yeah.
warning? I
Now
just
that
see a
was
sad
messed
picture.
up. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. That's what happened with my friend. Her family started posting, and then everybody just, the family didn't even get a chance to tell everybody. Everybody else told everybody, and
It's
that's
out
not
there.
that's not a cool way to find out somebody that you love passed away on fucking Facebook.
But then if you look at it on the other side perspective, it's like, I ain't got time to be calling everybody. Y'all let these people know.
Yeah, but take a
because-
minute first. Like,
Yeah.
can you tell your mama before
Yeah, no, for
Right.
real.
before the
Face- yeah,
mother
before
at
they
church,
oh,
mother
for
of the
real.
board come over?
That
Like,
is
hey.
true. Some stuff, and it's like, I don't know if we helping or hindering with stuff that be going on, and now here go the full footage. Like,
But
calm
some
down.
people want
Yeah.
to be the first one to post. It's so
It's still
ignorant.
somebody's
It's so
family.
That's it.
ignorant.
This
Like
is
like
still-
I'm the one
Yeah.
because they told me first, and I'm the first one to post. Like I'm in the know. Like
It's like, I want to be the first rumor.
Yeah.
And
on
it's
the rumor
still
mill.
somebody's family and shit. And it's like everybody like, have y'all seen this? This the full footage. We only had a clip
And
before.
I don't post shit about people passing away like that because I don't like people
Yeah.
calling
Talking about
me.
what happened.
Yeah,
Like,
are
that's the
you
last
okay? I
last.
don't like all the condolences because I really
Right.
don't want to talk about it. I feel like I have to talk about it every
Yeah.
time to everybody.
And sometimes you were like, I'm not the one to really receive the condolences. Like,
And that's the thing.
you
So
know?
I'm like, I wasn't that close, but I mean, I did work with this person, so I'm
Yeah.
just like showing my love, and people are like, "What happened?" That's the most rude shit you could say or type. What happened?
You always find that under every comment of somebody dying. Like under every post, there's one
okay,
comment.
but honestly, when you see something, don't you thinking like, wait, what happened?
I do think
Yeah, I make a
You know,
phone
I'm not
call.
gonna ask
Like,
it,
I know
right.
somebody that know them.
I'll call
So I'm
somebody
like,
else.
hey,
I
like,
wanna
girl,
know,
what
like,
happened?
yeah.
Like, yeah, but
As opposed to being like,
I
on
just wait for the
social media,
info to come out.
It's gonna come out.
Because they probably don't want to type it. Like, well, she was walking through and got stabbed in the neck by the da-da-da and dragged down the street. Like, don't
imagine
nobody
reading
wanna-
that online.
Yeah, I would have been. Look, even if I asked a question, I'd have been like, "That was TMI."
You know what? Like, that is just too rude.
you could
You
have
don't
just
got
said,
no type of cool. Yeah,
something
like,
tragic. I didn't know you're gonna give me all of that, but okay.
Too much.
All right, y'all ready for the next segment? What's your next move? So I'm going to set you guys up with a situation, and I want you to tell me what your next move would be. Here's the situation. Your side dude proposes to you before your main dude. What's your next move?
we're gonna let you go first.
Me?
Wait, we know you don't have one in real life, but it hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Yeah,
Yeah.
Who has
hypothetically.
longevity? I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, marriage
You-
is a business, so who
Talk
do I
about
want to be a
This
business
is
partner
Leo
with?
energy
This-
for real. This some Leo shit. Leo let you know. Well,
Just-
What's the
Hold
money?
on,
at?
run
Why
it.
don't-
what's the
Run
best
it. Let me see
decision?
what we doing
talking
here,
about?
right?
Because,
Because if you messing with this side dude, it got to be worth it, right?
Well, usually the side dude is about something else.
Yeah, it's normally about the bum, bum,
Because he
bum, bum.
But he
probably
fell in
ain't
love.
about nothing but that. And that's on every corner. Don't.
But you kept him, and now he in love.
No, you
and
don't
now
want to
he done
mix your
changed.
taxes and all that stuff with that.
yeah. She said her test. See, when you know you a boss.
Yeah.
Your
that's
answers is
shit.
different.
We ain't even thinking about it.
We think about dick, food. You say your taxes. You don't want to mix with this nigga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be entangled with no taxes with no
Right.
nigga like this.
Be careful of your entanglements.
Yeah.
Be real clear about it.
Hilarious.
Okay.
What's your next move, P? Your side dude proposes to you before your main dude. Say you really love your side dude. Like, say for you, they're both equal.
Okay.
In this situation.
Okay.
But you just happen to meet the main dude first.
I met the main dude first.
The side is
and
a
I
good
ain't being
catch.
loyal to the main dude.
Yes.
Because it ain't no reason for me to do this man wrong.
The side
However,
is actually an upgrade, but you attach to the main.
The side dude though, woo, this dick. And you know what I'm saying? And he's successful, and he look good, and he like me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm fucking him anyway. And so, and we weigh the scales, and this man come with a rock.
Right.
Then I'm gonna tell him, let's think about it. I'm gonna keep the ring, and let me meditate and ask my pendulum. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to come back the following day, depending on the answer, and see what I should do. Because this is a test, and if you don't pass, you got to go through it again. So, should I really be with this dude? Because they are equally, you say, well, I'm free with the niggas, so why am I doing this? You know, I don't, you know, I'm going to be in my
Like
head.
she needed like subtitles under the last part of that.
I know.
Like,
And I've been your friend so long, I can understand every word. I'm like, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Not real friendship.
I'm a background. We overthink everything. Like, should I do that shit because I did some shit? And why would I do that shit if I ain't
Everything
like
has a valid point. Like, well,
yeah. And then this is good, but I mean, how long am I gonna be nice? I ain't gonna be no nice person. Like, I like this shit. And this shit good. And we ain't good shit.
you gotta have that
I
real
might
conversation
accept
with
the offer.
yourself. Like, you know what?
I might accept the offer. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation.
What about you, Kamira? Your side dude proposes before your main dude. What's your next move?
I would probably want to keep my main dude, but I'd be so irritated when I got home. Like,
Where my
I
ring?
only loved on this nigga for a little while. He already want to marry me. What's your problem, sir?
step up.
What's
Step
going
up.
on?
But you
here?
can't go home and say that.
what
So
I'm
what you
saying.
gonna do?
I mean, I don't know. You know me. First of all, I don't love these niggas, so I want to get married just for the wedding pictures and my dress. I want the wedding pictures, okay? That's something I want to do in my life now. People ain't taking marriage seriously no more anyway. I could get a divorce if I fuck up.
Annulment?
But I want the damn pictures. I want I want that shit.
We need to make sure there ain't no old slave
I
song.
want us to, oh my God, because that do
We
be
should look
happening.
on
We
that.
be finding out all kind of
The
shit.
ice cream
Like,
truck.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute, I'm disappointed.
Watermelon.
Man.
Right. No, but I want to get married. Bye.
She already said she gonna stay here.
I'ma
Anybody
say-
else come in. Now she finna have a billion DMs.
I
Come here, will you
am.
marry me? The ring in the mail. Yes, bitch. No.
We were. No, but I would. I'm not gonna lie, because I do want to get married.
So you would take it and you would just tell your main dude
Because
bye.
how long I been with this main nigga?
5 years.
And how long I been with the side nigga? Like,
A year.
oh no, the side nigga in love with me. I ain't gonna pass that up. He know I got a nigga. And he still said, fuck him, I want to marry you. He
stepping
don't
up.
appreciate you. And I'm like, you right, it's been 5.
Ooh.
It's been 5.
And you just see your dumb ass around. You want to be with the
scenario.
real.
It's been 5. He right. I think the side nigga, I don't know.
I feel like in this situation, it's kind of like how you gotta ask for the father's hand in marriage. Like I feel like you gotta ask him at some point, like or just be like, hey, cause I'm scared to go tell him like, oh yeah, this whole time, by the way, or you just gonna break up with him and
Why
leave.
would you tell him that?
Yeah,
though?
you don't
We're
tell
not
I'm
gonna
him.
petty. My thing is, I want to hurt him before I leave. Like I got a ring and another.
No, what's
offer.
gonna hurt him?
You just pop
What's
up
gonna hurt
married.
him is the wedding invitations that go out 2 months later.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt him. You gonna hurt him with that. Don't hurt him in person.
You gonna break them
Okay.
down.
Don't hurt him in
I'm
person.
petty
It ain't
LaBelle,
safe.
So I just
What you gonna do?
keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say nothing?
You gonna say not right now,
Why?
baby?
What do I'm sure you weren't telling me about the chick on fries that you was
Right.
like, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's
Yeah.
a whole lot of stuff you didn't tell me.
So you just gonna be gone to just pop up like, yeah, I said yes.
No,
I'm
she
not
said
even
she's
trying to
saying
show
no
up.
because the side dude to her is just somebody disposable.
But he still ain't gonna be no trash ass nigga. I just know he ain't. Not trash.
Well, you hope not, but sometimes people serve different needs.
But it
Yeah,
take you
true,
a lot
true,
to cheat
true.
on your dude, though.
Not all the time.
I-
I wouldn't risk it. Well, I don't want to risk
I'm not talking about me.
If I had a real good dude, I would only risk him with a real other good dude. Like I wouldn't
Or
want to get
somebody
caught
from back in the day that you
with
like
nobody.
had like some
Yeah.
type of
See, it's
connection
that
with it.
old-
Cause I know
that
some
oldie
good
but goodie.
dick, but they not.
That's what I'm saying. They're not about nothing else. It's just that's all it is.
Them niggas can't even
You
spell.
don't want, yeah. I told her dude, they like, you ain't good.
They to take it to the grave dick. Like you don't need to tell nobody.
Because good dick is like having a job. That's why niggas are not successful when they have good dick. Because motherfuckers is willing to help you. Like, I'll read for us. Give me the paperwork.
Insane to do this.
So they really don't gotta work hard like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a job in itself. Like,
Oh,
so, yeah,
Damn.
it's true.
The advantages.
Here's the next. What's your next move? You ready? You get caught on camera stealing from your job cash register. What's your next move?
I asked y'all for a raise. I didn't want to do this, but I tried it the right way. I told y'all.
Real.
I showed y'all my performance level. Y'all don't give a fuck.
I get caught. This shit funny because I didn't get caught stealing, but I did get caught.
Doing what?
What I wasn't supposed to. Like I was working at the casino, I got caught taking a tip.
about to talk about
Yep.
casino. I know
I
it.
got
That's the
caught
first thing
taking the
I
tip.
thought
I wasn't supposed to take it, but I took it because this nigga give me more than I'm making tonight. You know what I'm saying? So the fuck I look like, I accepted everything they gave me. Weed, tips, food. I ain't give a fuck.
I
But
hate
that
jobs
night I
that say
got,
you can't accept.
yeah, I
it.
got caught. Somebody, told on a bitch.
So when they like approached you, what was your reaction? Were you upset?
Nah, I wasn't tripping because the thing about it, they didn't approach me like with security, like I just did some shit like that. They just came and was like, you know, you need to clock out.
You need to clock out. I hate when they fire you after the day over. Fire
need
me
to
before
clock
I
out.
come to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
No,
Call
no,
me
no.
at home.
You fire them on Friday at 5 o'clock. You got to
At the
get
end of the
all the
day.
information out of them. You got to get all the passwords. And when
Yep.
you call them into the office, you change all somebody's changing it while they're in the
Right.
office, and then you go right to the out
They
to
like,
the door.
yeah, they
You gotta
saw some shit on the
deactivate
camera.
their key card and have
All
somebody
that
escort them
stuff.
out.
There's a method to that madness.
Say,
I
this
hate
shit
when
be
I get
stupid.
fired at the end of the day.
Say,
Like, y'all knew this all day?
And then them niggas tried to call me and have a nigga. I don't do no questionnaires and shit. I don't do good with them. Don't ask me nothing. Nigga, you saw what you saw. Nigga, and that's it. I don't. Shit.
Fast food is the only place you'll get fired any time of the day. I seen that when I was at McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, they're like, bitch, go home. You're fired. We'll have somebody else drop fries and run the cash register because it ain't that hard.
Sometimes sometimes it's like that because I worked in retail and I used to send people home and I wasn't even authorized. No, because I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I worked at Lowe's.
Yeah.
I used to send these bitches to outside garden. They didn't want to go. Bitch, go home.
Yeah.
I was like, Kamira, you only a head cashier. You can't just be
doing
sitting
too
motherfuckers
much.
out. I took my shit. Go home, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
You
I
know
doing
run
too
real
shit.
much.
shit. Go home.
I run this shit.
Unauthorized, just
Oh
doing it.
my God.
I couldn't even send people home, but they was going. They didn't know that until one bitch said, "Can she send me home?" They was like, "Come here, come here. You can't just be sending bitches home." I said, "Well, I got the badge. I didn't know. That's what she told me. Don't put me in power.
She said, I didn't know. I got the badge, I didn't know.
I'm dead.
Don't put me
These
in
bitches
power."
hours.
For real, go home.
Get
She
the
didn't
fuck
want to
out
go
of
to.
here.
They never want to go to outside garden because it's hot out there.
They
I
never
was
tried
the
to.
head cashier at Lowe's. And
They
bitch,
never
she
tried to
gotta
fight
take a
you?
lunch.
Hey,
You
look.
gotta go out there, bitch.
Why do stuff like that make you feel good? Head cashier, like I was the third key at Dollar General.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In Lancaster, I was, y'all. I was the third key.
I
So
wasn't on
opened the
inventory.
store.
I was
Yeah. I wasn't the man. I wasn't on the
Right.
super, but I was right under that.
Right.
Third key. You know, I was a cool third key, y'all. I didn't do it. I didn't give a fuck. I won on every job I had. I ain't gonna lie. If I worked, I got over.
But what about that girl you got into it at the casino?
Yeah.
That was so funny to
That's
me.
when I got fired. I had a fight, and I worked there.
She was like, I was like,
Compton,
what you do?
Oh no,
I
they
had
should
a
let
fight
you
at the
fight
casino.
at the Crystal Park. That's fucked up.
Crystal
you gotta
Park.
defend yourself.
It's in Compton.
Yes.
And, I mean, she was
Niggas lose their money in Compton.
They be mad.
Yes.
That's what it was. I got the money. This bitch mad. She losing, and she kept on.
I already know.
That bitch called me one too many bitches. It was really like just like some old school shit. Like I ain't gonna be too many more bitches. Like,
Where's some
I've been going
other?
through it in my own life, and this bitch keep calling me your
And
bitch.
bitch, you
fool.
losing your money. Stop playing. Get the fuck up.
Yeah, you just gonna blame me.
Yeah.
Where are some other places of employment that you said they should let the employees fight? Because that is true. If it's at some place and you know the customers are aggressive, like don't fault me for handling them back. Like
But they told me that they was like, we
I
don't
got
want to
another
fire
one.
you. They told me that
At the county building. Them bitches be acting like the food stamps is theirs.
Yeah.
Where the fuck my food stamps? That bitch, go get a job. This is free. It's gonna come to you when it get there, and you should be grateful. So what your shit 2 days late? You getting free food, bitch. You can't wait 2 extra little days? Like, I mean, no, the county building be turned up.
I don't know if the DMV
Right.
counts as a county building. Does
Almost.
it? As a customer, I should be able to fight them without getting arrested because they the rudest people. Y'all know nobody wants to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
And we all overpaying fees that you decided that to tax me because I ran a red light.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so.
Ain't even getting this shit. You know I'm too old for this shit. Talking about, you ain't got to take the driving test. You got to take the reading test. I ain't got time to think in this bitch.
You know I know how to drive.
God damn. I know the angels was with me, bitch, when I passed that test, because this is dumb. Too old for this dumb ass
But Ricky,
shit.
though, let's get your answer, Ricky. If you were caught stealing from a job where you were working the cash register and they had you on camera and they were sitting there in the office playing it, you watched yourself stuffing the money in your pocket, what would you say to your manager?
Okay, first of all, I ain't stealing from no place. And if you're gonna steal, if you're gonna do it big.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the money in the cash register is not gonna be enough.
You talking Ocean's
Like,
11.
right?
Look,
Okay.
boss talk.
Like,
Like,
we taking the whole place down.
yeah,
like-
like operation.
I'm definitely not gonna be like, getting fired for stealing boxes and stuff. Like, it's not gonna be Friday around here at all.
See, this Frankie, like, let's
This
rob the whole
bank.
bank.
Yeah, like just
For real.
take it all
I
down.
wanted to say that's a good tip for everybody at home, but no, let's not give that. But always think bigger.
Yeah, go hard or go home.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
just-
and, hey, one of my favorite lines is, "Who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes?" Like you talking about a video. How many times have videos been doctored?
Don't
All of this stuff. Like I'm a Jedi mind trick them all the way out the door. Like
believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
Hey, ladies, I gotta be quiet. Girl, we on round 2, okay? Blue Chew is the business. Blue Chew is the first chewable with the same active ingredients as Cialis and Viagra, okay? It works. You ain't gotta mess with pills, because sometimes bringing pills to the game, you be like, what you taking? So if it's gum, ain't nobody tripping off the gum, girl. And it really works. I mean, I've been having fun on this little date, as you can see. I need a little break, but I'm not gonna take one. Ladies, I'm telling y'all, get y'all some Blue Chew, okay? And the first package come free. Only thing you have to do is use our promo code ODH on these hoes, and you get your first shipment for free. It come in a discreet package. You don't even gotta mess with no doctors or nothing. Your boo could go online, you and him together. You could just do everything for him, okay, girl? And it's gonna come in a little secret package. And then next thing you know, and it's on, okay? It's on and popping on these house. It's cheaper, quicker, and faster than any other the ones on the market. And when you support Blue Chew, you support our podcast, On These Hoes. So please support Blue Chew, because you supporting us, girl, and you supporting yourself because it give him support. On These Hoes.
Okay, you guys ready for quotes on the net?
Quotes on the net.
Quotes on the net. And in this segment, we read some funny or random hilarious quotes from the net. And you guys tell me if these are facts or false to you. If you agree or disagree. You ready for the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you wiggle your jaw when you sing, don't mean you can sing.
Like
Man.
some Kev on stage.
It's just not our fault.
I don't know what the fuck. Look. I want to be the person that opposes them, but goddamn,
So it's facts?
Yes, because y'all know. Now, y'all know some people. A lot of black people will sing like them karate movies in your mouth just.
Yes.
And that shit don't sound good. And I don't know who told people running all the time sound good anyway. Calm the fuck
Every
down.
note Jacquees hits is a run.
Why?
No, I was telling Precious, I
Randy, too.
rented a car the other day, and I made the mistake of telling the man that I was a comedian. He was like, "Oh, I'm a wedding singer." So he doing my contract, and he was like, "Can't nobody just hit Luther just randomly like working." If this were mine, he was like, "You see how I hit it just working?"
Oh my God.
Imagine if you
You
hired
got
me
a
for
free
your
concert.
wedding.
You didn't look at it the right way.
I
You got a
was
free
like,
concert.
I mean, he just doing my little contract every 2 minutes. I would play something.
Listen, you got to shoot your shot when you got it.
I was dying. Like, he wrote his little name down there, some Daryl wedding singer on the little contract. I was like,
He
okay,
like, he
I'ma
wants you
call
to know I'm bigger than this.
Yes.
I am very bigger than this.
I said,
Shit.
Precious, he was auditioning for me so cold, like, ooh, ooh.
Run.
He was hitting
He's
Luther,
fearless.
like,
He's
I
fearless.
mean, I couldn't believe it. It was just like, okay, I'm never telling nobody I'm a comedian.
Yeah, because it's so crazy. The reactions are always so crazy because it's like, you grown, you like.
Kamira, if you get married and don't have Daryl, I'm gonna be so sad.
I think I would have Daryl. I don't know who's gonna
Just
marry
for
me,
us.
guys. I'll be like, who's gonna do it?
I know. I was like,
Who's gonna do it? Who's brave enough to do it?
yeah. Who's
And
gonna
mean
step
it.
up
Who
and be
means
like
it?
forever?
Right.
How much longer we got?
And
we
I
got
think
that long.
I
I'll
was
take it.
already intimidating, and I think now the comedy just like, nah, this bitch was cheap for real. Like,
But you want those to keep moving. Like, if you're intimidated, keep moving. I don't even
They
want to.
are.
Rikki, can you sing?
No, I can't carry a note in a wheelbarrow. Like, let me tell you, God was like, look, I'm going to give you some really great qualities. Singing ain't one of them. Because he knows also that.
You would be one of them people.
No, I would be doing way too much. I would be abusive with my talent. I already know. So I just say.
At what age did you find out that you couldn't sing? Like, did somebody have to tell you, like,
Early on, my mom was like, shh.
that's what my mom did too.
And I had to tell my daughter, she was like, Mom, she came in, she's like, Mom, I think I'm ready for American Idol. I was like, okay, listen to that talk.
You my child.
I said, listen, I'm not going to be one of those people standing out the door knowing you're not getting no golden ticket. And I'm standing outside that door looking crazy. Like, no, because those people, you should have been like, why'd you let them come? You knew better.
And
you
that's the
still
thing
let
too.
them do
You
it.
right. Yeah, your mama can't tell you the truth. Can't nobody for like you. Cause I don't see how people make it that far and don't know.
No, because some people moms lie. Because I haven't been good at a lot of stuff. My mom, like, mama, you know. I
No,
shouldn't
but
play
it's
basketball.
different encouraging them to do it. But when you take it too far, like I'm going out, we flying out of town for you to do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So, Kamira, is there anything Kayla, your daughter's, anything Kayla tried to do that you had to tell her, like, no, you can't, baby?
Sports. I say that in my comedy. Sports. That bitch grew out of 3 cheerleading outfits. I said, you're not serious. Cheerleading outfits are $700 a month every season.
You
She
said
took
you
it the
weren't
last
serious.
one. I was like, you're not serious. Cheerleaders don't do this. I was like, let's go to spelling bees or something. You can spell like a motherfucker.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I can't.
But you still ain't, you can't jump high. You ain't getting the shit. No. Just
Next
Love
quote.
black mamas.
I know you got to. Next quote. If he posts his fresh cut in his IG story and not send it to you, he's for the streets.
I don't want no nigga sending me his haircut. I'm gonna think he funny. It's too much. Are you sending me your haircut? It's a haircut.
And if you do send it to me, don't put it nowhere else. Like, don't be on the gram. Don't. Y'all are just some arrogant, I'm ready for my close-up ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have never seen so many ready for my close. I'm talking about y'all the power face. These niggas live every day. These niggas, you are so on yourself. Like, I just need a normal nigga. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I
just
feel
need
like
a
you
nigga.
had somebody in particular in mind when you said that.
A solid 3 that I can picture.
It's like y'all are just too. You ever like? I done had to go do some shit with people, and I'm like, let me get it together for we really need perfect ass niggas. They don't be judging a bitch. Like I can see them go around bitches. It's niggas, men.
True.
Oh my God, y'all are some pretty men out here. I'm like the poses y'all busting, the outfits, the close-ups, the everything. I
The
just
look off.
yes. Oh my, they are modeling on that.
Okay, you ready for the next quote?
Let's go.
Quick advice, ladies, before you get dramatic. Take a nap, bitch. If you still feel dramatic when you wake up, proceed. Always nap first, though.
You know what? This one is good. I would say even if it's not a nap, just take a minute.
It's
Because
wise,
I had a
yeah.
moment and I was like, you know what? Before I overreact, because you know, shit, it be in the clutch. It's time to get shit done. Everything is handled. And now motherfuckers done fucked up your whole schedule. Like, let me sit down. Let me take a shot. Let me smoke a little blunt.
Yeah.
And we're going to figure this shit out.
Play some Janae Aiko.
Man, yes, and get into this zen because otherwise I'm really gonna fly off the handle. I'm still gonna tell you about yourself, but at least I can figure out how to rectify the problem as opposed to just sitting in anger, you know. So a nap is good. Sometimes I do that. I sleep on it. If I wake up, it's still on my mind, nigga. I'm coming for you.
Sometimes people just want a reaction out of you too, so you gotta watch that. Like you gotta watch that. Like sometimes I won't tell people certain shit because I'm like, I don't want her to fuck them up. That ain't even. That's
Or
toxic.
you know what the response gonna
yeah.
be. Yeah.
But if I wanted to see that, I would say that. You know, I know how my homies are, so I'm like, I ain't telling her that. She'll fuck them up, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let that go. I'll handle it. I'll let her know that they ain't our friend. But I'm not gonna
initially,
tell her what they said.
is your initial reaction to just pop off?
You know, of course, especially in my younger days.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to get more player with it. Like, okay,
It's cool.
punk bitch. All
I'm
right.
just not letting people move me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's my thing. Is like,
That's
you're not going to knock
powerful.
me off my square.
Yeah.
And that's powerful now
I
to
can,
know that.
I might have to run in the back. You're like, ah! But
I'm
for
like,
the
you
moment,
don't get tempted to just be like, "Ooh, you tried it."
But in the moment, I'm just like, this
I
is
wouldn't
interesting.
Dare. I wouldn't dare let
This
you.
is interesting.
I wouldn't dare let you move me.
Or my
right
good
now.
move is like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? Who are you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, you going to stop and reflect.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives me time to like figure out my next move. 'Cause I'm probably getting away from you.
For me, I think it's really important, and I'm trying to be that for you guys too as well, is a friend who's like the calm down, let's take a second friend.
Yeah.
But at any given point, all three of us can
We
pour
get lit.
more gas on it.
We
like,
get lit.
bitch, and they are fucking with the wrong one.
And
Let 'em
I
know.
think it's when it happens to each other.
Yeah.
When something
Yes.
just happens directly to Precious and she calm, I'm lit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Like-
hey, what they said? What?
I got you.
I'll fuck their ass
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
tired
that's
of this
what we
shit.
are, 'cause she like,
so
yeah,
we gotta calm
yeah,
each
what?
other down. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, but
when I'm in, when we in the mode, it's like, hey, we riding, fuck
Yeah.
it, whatever we doing, we doing. Shit,
yeah.
and we do it.
And y'all do that, the kind of the opposite for me sometimes when I'm too nice. You be like, if they knew who you was, bitch, they would don't ever let
Yeah.
nobody talk to you like that. It's like, it's true.
Yeah.
So your friends are a good balance for when to ride and when to nap.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next quote. I hated when teachers put question mark on graded work. Bitch, IDK was going on either.
Yeah, it was not great. You know what? We used to cheat. Especially in math. And this teacher would put on same as, and he'll put everybody's last name, same as Mac Johnson Williams.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
So, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Don't none of us know this shit. Yeah, we cheating. Shit.
Oh my God. So you would pay the
Same
same answer. So if I was taking this, I'd be like, same answer as Precious put on number 5.
Because it's math. Like, we can't just, you can't, like, summarize it like it's reading or some shit.
But wait, the answers had to be wrong for her to notice. Because if they were right, then it just looks like, oh, y'all are smart.
It was them Indian teachers. It was one of them teachers who didn't wear no deodorant. I can't think of his name. But
I can't
somebody gonna
stand
say it
you.
in the
I
comments.
cannot
He
stand
was
you.
strong than a bitch. He was on whatever his ass name was. And he had the nerve to talk about we cheating. Nigga, so? Shit, we trying to pass. Shit.
We're trying to get away from your stinking ass.
I ain't using none of that math shit I was in there head in the past, y'all. I ain't using none of that right now.
Well, with math, you got to show your work. So how did you cheat?
Exactly, that's the point. We all showing our shit the same way. That's why it be like same as Mac, Johnson, Thompson.
And I resented that. Why the fuck I gotta show my work? Some shit you just know. Why
Yeah.
the fuck I
Because
gotta
you
show myself work?
Because when they get that smart calculator, you can just...
Yeah, fuck that.
I was always a friend that people would cheat off of, but I would let people know if I didn't study for the test or something. I'm like, y'all, I ain't got it today. Don't copy me, because we all gonna fail. But if I had it, I'll share it. Like, yeah, look at my shit. I get it.
No, I was selective.
I love bitches like you.
Who
Yeah,
I
me
let,
too.
who I let cheat off of me.
You was selected. So you was one of them.
Yeah, it'd be the dude, cute dude from the basketball team. I'm like, it'd be the other girl trying to get over. I'm like,
Nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. She.
I know my stuff is right.
She gonna fuck you up. She gonna get you to fail. They'll be listening to her. Wow, that's funny. Okay, last quote. You ready?
Yep.
Once you start cheating on your man, everything about him just irritates you.
Whew. If you get some good.
Facts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, she came through like it was true.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Ricky, are you married? Relationship?
no, I'm in a
Talking?
relationship. I'm
Dating?
not married.
Okay. Because we don't want to get you in trouble, you know.
Hey,
Okay.
it is what it is at this age.
But yeah, you know, if you cheat, especially with some good shit, like, how am I even doing that?
Yeah, you just
I used
irritated.
to
But
think
same thing with
cheating
guys
was so
too.
terrible until I actually cheated, and I was like,
It ain't that bad.
yeah. See, I was being a little dramatic.
My daddy used to say, you know what? He's like, the cheating ain't really about you. It ain't. He is not thinking about you
Yep.
when he's deep in her. It's just not happening. He's actually you worrying about the wrong thing. Yeah.
Focus on yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You stress yourself out worrying about what the next person
I feel that, but I feel like the only time I've even been tempted to cheat is when I directly have a problem with that person. Like, that's when you fuck somebody
Let me
that you
tell
don't
you,
even want to fuck.
women cheat for one or two reasons. One, because they just don't care, and because we only get caught if we want to get caught,
Right.
True.
and we only want to get caught if one, like I'm paying you back because you did me wrong,
Yep.
or two, I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, I don't care.
So
anymore.
those are
Just
one or two
violent,
reasons. Men are gonna get caught all the time because they change up their habits. They change up the things they do every time. Be like,
They sure do.
They
when
just
you
like
start
a
putting
dog.
a pen in your pocket, you ain't never had a pen in your pocket in 12
Yes.
years. What's with the pen in your
We
pocket?
pay attention to that shit. Yes.
Yep, the smallest
All of a
shit.
sudden, like,
yes, you can
where
tell
that
when
little
your man
move come
cheating.
You
from?
hit me up every day. You ain't hit me. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
What happened, sir?
Because they're so like this. They're so predictable.
Yeah.
They're
So-
so just.
The minute you don't stick to the pattern, you bullshit.
What you doing?
And then I always say, because now I get these niggas that be like, I'm busy and shit like that. And I had to say, like, when a man complains that he gotta work, he really gotta work. When a nigga just be like, I gotta work. Who fuck like working that much?
Nobody.
Proud of
We
it.
excited. I can't. I have to go
Yeah,
to work.
because if your job was really working you that hard, he would come home like, can you believe these motherfuckers want me to work
I
on
wanna come
Friday,
home, get
Saturday?
it. Yeah,
It would
all
be
that
more of a
shit.
complaining. It wouldn't be like, well, I just have to work.
You
Well, I
need
just
to
have to work.
understand.
Well, I just have to work. You lying. Don't nobody like working that
And
much. You
real
lying.
bosses, they can make money while they out with you. I'm making money
Right.
right now.
Right.
Like, shit.
Right.
It's nothing.
You make time
On
for
the
what you
walk.
want to make time for.
Exactly.
Yes. Shit.
That too busy shit is for the birds.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
a lie.
sucks that, a lot of people, when they start cheating, the other person starts irritating them, their main person, because they get so excited and hyped off the side piece, guy or girl, that they really start treating that main person like, I just gotta get the fuck away.
No, but the main person, that's when you flip it on them. That's when you get ghosts. Like, they're like, where are you? I haven't seen you. Wait, hold on, baby. You didn't come home from the store. That's right. So now you can't focus on that one because now you got to come back to the home team.
On these house.
On these house.
All right, y'all ready to drop some gems?
Yes.
Dropping gems on these hoes. Dropping
This
gems
is
on
the
these.
part of the show where people send us their letters and we give them our expertise advice because we smart.
Yep. And like we said, it's better on the outside looking in as opposed to the inside looking out. And so our letter this week. You make me smile every week. Y'all are the best. I love this show. Aw, that's so sweet.
I know.
Okay, now let me get to the deep stuff. My best friend of 15 years, met when we were teenagers, has been trying to have a baby with her husband and just found out she can't conceive kids. I did the supportive thing and had a let's cheer you up girls' night. We both were a little tipsy off the wine, and I told her, like, I could be a surrogate for you, and she kind of laughed it off, and we went in talking about a bunch of other stuff. But a couple of weeks later, my BFF hit me up asking if I really will do it. Mind you, I said we were tipsy, but I couldn't flat out say no. So I told her to give me a couple of weeks to think about it. And now that I'm thinking about it, I could do it. I have 3 kids of my own, and I did enjoy being pregnant and had pretty easily pregnancies and deliveries, and I love my best friend like a sister. Do you think I should do this for her? My kids are my biggest blessings in life, and I would like to be a blessing. Or am I putting too much of a burden on my own life? Woo, this is a heavy one, girl.
You know I'm sweet. I would do it.
Oh, this
I
bitch.
would.
She would
If
do
you wanted a baby
anything.
and you couldn't have it, I would have you a baby, Precious. But now it couldn't be ghetto. I'm not fucking your nigga. We have to do in vitro. I'm not doing it the ghetto way because niggas will try to cut corners. I'm not fucking him because that's gonna be the problem.
Oh my
That's
God.
gonna be
Let me go on and try it a couple times.
We do it the right way.
You got the 40-50K for in vitro
Right,
and all
right.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Right. We could do it like that. I would
The
do
Kim
it for
K
you.
way.
Yes.
Yes. I feel you.
But look at you. We wouldn't have no kids. Cynthia, look at her.
I know,
face.
right? P, if you was the last ovary out of us, you ain't giving it? God damn.
You didn't know.
No.
Why?
You don't gotta take care of it. It's
I
technically
love
my
y'all
baby.
to death, folks. I love y'all. We work together. We make magic.
You can't let me borrow your money.
However, comma. I'm not doing,
However, comma.
I'm not doing that. That is, you know what? And that's where the boat stops. And that's not there where we gonna draw the goddamn line, friend. 15 years, goddamn, how old am I? 30-something years. I don't give a fuck how many years. I love you. And if God said,
I can't.
shit, I mean, because I'm not going to interfere with the universe and the ancestors and the angels and God, whatever it is you believe. Who am I?
Because she telling
Who
the
am I
truth.
to step in and be that? To it, like, what I look like? And I love you. Point named another friend for that one, nigga. That's heavy.
I know
That's
my
like
friend, though.
asking me
I
to-
wouldn't have asked her. I'd
I
ask
wouldn't
you.
ask Precious. Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's like asking me to move. What the fuck are you
can't
talking
even-
about?
We can't ask her to watch the kids, let alone have the kids.
I love. Hey, I get that.
I'll watch them for a night, nigga. Like, I will watch them, but don't ask me to have them. Like, god damn.
You gotta come pick your kids up from my house. Like, they can't stay too long.
I mean,
They can't even stay until they can just grab a backpack and go. Like, if you got diapers, I need you to say, tell me what's going on. My stomach hurts.
that's heavy, and I
I'd
don't
like
care.
to go.
And I'm gonna tell you, bitch, we was drunk. I didn't think you were serious.
And I guess that drunk, that's a good thing to say. She crying. You like, I will have a baby for you. And then she
Right.
asking you, be like, fuck.
Because
But
you know
you
you ever
did
be
say
so
it,
fucked
though.
up, you be like, I would do anything for you. I would have your baby if you needed me.
Why
to.
did you remember that out of everything we was talking about?
Right.
Right. I said some other stuff that I didn't show. I'm not showing up for either.
Well, then
That's
fuck it. We ain't
hilarious.
friends no more, because I'm not doing it.
So you know surrogates get $50,000.
I don't give a fuck what you get.
Okay.
Nigga,
So
I've
when
been
you
like
go
this
for the-
my whole life. Nigga, I don't
For
give a
the
fuck.
$50K for
Man,
9 months.
Nigga,
If you looking for a side hustle, anybody.
50K, your body fucked up, and now you sitting here like this really.
Some people bounce back.
Yeah, you do, nigga. The older you get, the worse it is.
It
The
is,
bounce
that's
back.
true. That's
And
true.
now you giving this
That's
child that
true.
you don't really carry. Now, what if you really like this child, even though it ain't your shit in it? I done carried this motherfucker. Now I'm all attached with you, my friend, but I'm the godmama, but I'm really the mama. But it's dumb. I don't know.
True. If I was, yeah, because most surrogates aren't the friend, so that is
So
true.
it's not
They
an
give the baby
attachment.
up,
Yeah,
and then
it's
it's kind of
not-
like you
yeah.
never see it. But I ain't gonna lie, if I surrogated, I don't know if that's how you say it, a baby for you, Kamira, and then we friends, and I still see you every day. By her 16th birthday, I'd be like, "You're my baby!" Like I would go crazy.
Now
'cause
y'all
it's
like a gay
No,
ass
see, that's
couple.
because
Y'all
y'all-
are a gay
No,
couple.
no,
Now we both the mama. I'm the
Time
mama.
out.
I'm the mama. No, but I had you. But I'm your mama.
No,
But it was
the
this.
reason why you're saying that is because you don't have kids. I have kids, so I would definitely wouldn't give a fuck about having somebody baby, giving it right to them. Here, bitch, here go your baby. You don't even gotta tell her I did that for you. I don't even want her to look for me as a second nothing. Like something can happen to you. I don't want her to be like, well, you the one that had me. No,
Yeah.
no. You ain't gotta tell her. So I could give it up free.
Yeah. But you walk into it like you never had one before, and you just being a nice person, like, damn, that is kind of.
I feel like as her friend, I would honestly tell her to adopt, and I feel like I encourage more people to
You can't
adopt.
you can't tell a bitch what to do with they like. They say they want you to have it, and then you talking about, well, I would really.
But
What I would
adoptions
do.
are scary though, because it's hard to love the baby you pushed out. I'm just telling you. You see, y'all don't have kids.
Huh.
It's hard to love the motherfucker you pushed out that look like you.
Yeah.
So how you gonna love somebody who don't?
So
And
you
then
gotta
with no
really be a
relation.
loving person and accept some. I mean,
But some people are
you're
really
doing that
maternal
child a
though.
disservice if you don't love it.
Yeah, like
know
my
what I'm
grandmother,
saying?
she was able to have kids, but then with her second husband, you know, they were older. They adopted twins, you know, and those are my uncles, but they're technically adopted, so that's just an option
But
for
I mean,
anybody.
that's amazing if you can project that type of. Because I could just see, like, what if you get like a one that's really hard? Like I was a terrible child. Like I know my mom didn't like me
Really?
from like 15 to like 22. Nah,
Well, if that's the case, my
I couldn't
parents
tell
are
if
like me.
Ricky-
yeah,
man.
matter of fact,
That's
me
when
and
I
my
started
mama
fucking
really
up.
just started liking each other. Let's keep it real.
Ah,
15 to 30 something. We just started, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't imagine if I was as bad as I was and I was adopted. I'd be writing them like, can you return?
I know.
But you don't know, Kamira, because
Yeah.
a lot of people, you know, and this is for the viewers at home because we're dropping gems trying to help you guys ultimately. A lot of people deal with miscarriages. A lot of people just even before that find out that they can't conceive, and
Yeah.
so for that time, you know, they just have this mothering instinct where they want to take care of.
No, and that's beautiful,
something.
and you should do it if you have like just like I say, everybody can't do everything like teachers.
Mm-hmm.
But
you have to. That has to be your passion.
Because when they get to
You know
a
what I'm
point when they
saying?
a
If it ain't-
teenager
yeah.
and they start feeling entitled and shit,
Yeah.
and now you like,
Cause
okay,
they'll fuck around
I'm
and say you
loving
ain't
it
my
all.
mama, but you can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you-
loving, but you ain't gonna sit there and there because you ain't my goddamn key.
Yeah, that's
now
a hard
I'm
one.
gonna whoop your little ass. Now
That's
you
a
better get
hard
the fuck
one.
on. Now you gotta shoot a teenager because they feel entitled.
She got.
Because you done just showed them all this love. Now they think life is just love and you got to do something out here.
Yeah.
Like even, you know, you look at I told
It's
you.
hard.
I
No,
watched
for
my own
real.
downfall. Like you don't know what to do
Yeah.
with these kids. You want to take care of them, but then they get to the point where why you ain't taking care of me. Now you gotta show them. You gotta do the shit yourself.
Yeah.
Now
I don't know how I'm telling you, I was bad as fuck. I don't know how I'm like my mama. She patient as fuck because I'd have gave Kayla away, causing me all them problems. I'd have been like, I can't deal with this type of shit.
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying?
But I had a beautiful kid. Like
yeah,
she's,
she is cool. She's
I
super
thought I was
cool.
gonna get it back. She straight.
Yeah.
Like she didn't give me
coming
no
back one
problem.
way or
I ain't
another.
That was it. Watch her
I
get
ain't never
pregnant.
been to the principal's office. Never. Like, she ain't gonna get pregnant until 20. I got the implant.
I'm telling
in
you,
my
you gonna
arm.
get
got me-
pregnant.
Oh no.
Now-
She said no.
That's gonna be the
No,
killer.
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
gonna
Don't say
come
that.
through.
Don't say that.
That's
'cause-
the one.
Don't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
She
people
was.
do be. Don't say that.
Yeah.
You know, my baby daddy, we be off and on and shit. So don't say that.
You part 2.
That's the only person, baby, I would have because they would match. I ain't having no outside nigga, baby.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I can't.
Everybody's home like, why it sound like she doing a pair of shoes or socks? My baby's
So she
like,
have no outside nigga, baby. Her baby grown. If I have another baby,
It gotta match.
it's gonna be by the same.
I
nigga.
got class. I need one baby daddy. I'm not gonna be doing all these baby daddies.
on these hoes.
On these hoes.
Okay, speaking of having class, it's time for the dick pic of the week.
Hey, our favorite part of the show.
Yes, we know. It ain't the main thing, but where other people hate it, we embrace it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We also judge it. You know, we give our own opinion. They want to be judged. So y'all email us, send yours in on these hoes.
Do you know how many dick pics we get, Ricky? I mean, they love this part of the show.
I know they just flooded.
Oh,
right?
I mean, we getting dick pics with animation.
Cause you don't even have to meet people long, and they
Yep,
they
I got it.
immediately
Here we go.
start.
Is it the one with the jacket? Because I
This
really
is the
want
one
Oh,
for
yeah,
this
it's
week,
that one.
y'all.
Look at Ricky. Something wrong with
Look at
us.
this one too.
He put all them noises in there.
I know this nigga, he got the porn noises.
He greased it up.
He got it shining.
This ain't his first time.
And
It's
this-
That's
not.
his first
Like,
time.
this is when he got saved in his phone. Like, when he be like, oh, they want to pick.
He
That's
sends
the
it out.
go-to.
Yeah.
This is the go-to.
It's the squat for me. What type
Look
of
at the
pussy?
plie.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have. Why are you plie? Why is your foot turned so far out that it is all the way plie like a ballerina? To the-
He wide open.
You is too open, sir.
Yes. So this is. So what we gonna rate him for?
Well, he's so oily that it's like I think he thought he had a bigger dick because that was way too much oil. He scooped it out like he had a
need a
big
lot of
dick.
this shit.
He said,
Yeah.
I'm going to make my own macaroni and cheese.
Don't be using my good lotion either. Like
Right.
don't be.
Yeah, that's some bullshit cocoa butter. Nigga.
Hilarious.
So for the viewers at home to give y'all a visual, it's decently thick, right? On thickness.
It's a nice size.
The width,
it's-
width was fine.
It's
Width
short
is
though.
fine.
Yeah.
It's a little short, but I'll
It-
take girth over short.
I would take girth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
That's
rating
unanimous.
we're rating this on a scale of 1.
I give him the plie is a 2.
The plie took
Yeah,
it.
right.
It's the plie for me.
But the dick is like a 6.5.
That's a 6.5 dick.
Cause
Kamira?
I mean,
no.
it's a dick that I wouldn't fuck him in that plie position, but it's a dick that I wouldn't mind. Like
Let me
it's,
look at this again
it's
because
a
y'all
good, it's a
tripping.
good
Feeling
width.
like a 5.
I've been giving people 5s all.
She been- Oh, I'm dead. And he's super close, so we have to keep in mind also. This is a super close
Yeah,
up.
that's true.
That length, y'all.
Yeah,
look
but you
at
gotta look at it in perspective with his hand. Yeah,
You jumping with
it's a
it.
5.
I just don't like that he's enjoying himself that much.
yeah.
Like what?
Sound effect.
And that foot.
It's like you do
It's
that
like-
to yourself.
It's like your foot. And I know the other foot that ain't in the camera is over here like this. You got 2 feet turned like this while you were juiced up making noise.
Overly oiled.
Overly oiled.
Definitely.
But that thing like that has to be on hard the whole time because it's so small. If that don't get fully hard, you're just give me my refund.
Yeah, he
back.
got himself excited before he started the video, clearly.
Yeah,
because
for
you
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, that's
Some
cool.
dudes just send that shit on soft and they be like,
Oh.
it ain't. That's just regular.
It is
He's
crazy.
like, I don't even want that.
Is this from
Girl,
Africa?
you want to see? Let me stop now. Next another time. Woo! But we done seen some more, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we done seen some shit like I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. I didn't even know they came that big.
for real.
We'll
Like,
save it for the next episode. Ricky's
Yeah.
in a relationship. We not trying
Right. And we don't
to
want
shove too many dicks. You know what I mean? Just right off the
shove 'em
bat.
all
So have
down.
you ever taken anyone up on him? Like you saw when you were like, who sent this?
you know what? If I really was on some whole shit, I mean, I done seen some ones I wanted to say.
It was a
I
couple.
might go to Denny's with this nigga.
It was-
But I was like, nah, don't do
Yeah,
it.
and
I'm
that's the
with
thing
you.
too. Like women act so disgusted, but neither one of us has ever followed up with one of
Nah,
them.
we don't
dicks.
follow
It is-
up on
it
the
is
dicks.
purely entertainment.
Yeah.
But I
we-
cannot act like I have not revisited a couple of videos.
and be like, damn.
Like, wait a minute. let
But
me
we
see.
are starting an OnlyFans for all our viewers at home because our female viewers want to see the dicks, and we're gonna start an OnlyFans.
Just to
on
be
these
pimps
hoes.
Yes.
and hoe after you dig. So
Right.
they have to, say that they're okay with it.
And please give a disclaimer on camera that for all future dick pics, you will be featured
Yes,
on
for all future dick pics, you are subject to our OnlyFans page, okay? Now, if you would not like your dick to be displayed, then
Don't
make
send
sure
it.
Don't send it to
And
us.
we never show your face, because some of you niggas get real freaky and show us your face. We're not going to show us your face.
We'll crop
Yes.
it.
They be wanting us to know who
They
they
want
are.
that against me.
Look, somebody's gonna be on the page like, I know this one.
Right. Only a dick that you know that they've actually had, they'll be able to tell because we will
you
crop
like,
your
I know
face
that
out.
one.
I know
Yes.
them.
That's that
And where can they send it, P?
You can send it to onthesehoes@gmail.com.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, Ricky, we appreciate you being here. And we really do. Like, we feel blessed.
Girl time.
Yes.
And we just want you to tell us what's your upcoming projects and what you've been working on and what's going on with you.
Spill the tea.
Yes.
It's exciting times. I got quite a few projects coming up. We got some stuff with 85 South that I'm really excited about.
We love
Shout out
them.
to 85
Yeah.
South.
We
Shout out
love
to
them.
them.
Bring my
Hilarious.
fellas to the front line and on our own terms for sure. Working on some stuff with Dave Chappelle,
Shout
which
out
is
Yeah, we love him too. The
Exciting.
GOAT.
We love
The GOAT.
him.
Yes.
this is really exciting. I've got another show with Michelle Obama that I'm working on right now.
I'm dead, girl. I'm dead.
Oh, you know
That'll
the
come
flow
up in
is-
this-
Lotus.
Oh my God.
I was done with that. You gonna stop that day. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
I know her because you know her.
Oh my
We
God.
are 6 degrees of separation.
Y'all, we know Michelle Obama.
We know somebody that know her. Turn up.
So now you gonna say Michelle Obama's on these hoes?
God, come through. We know you hood, girl.
When you come
Okay,
through, we gonna spell hoes.
We gonna-
H-E-A-U-X.
we'll call it ODH.
You, girl, we
Yeah,
gonna-
just for you.
Listen, Miss Obama, I had no part of any of this.
The views on the show do not reflect Ricky Hughes.
Now I officially have a brand. Take that first
Right.
step back.
Dang, that's so
That's
exciting.
cool.
No, but life is good. I mean, I feel like I've been here to protect voices, and I take my guys, my comics, really serious. And I feel like I want to protect them and make sure we have the projects that really represent them out there.
No, and you're real supportive because look at all the people you know, and she here with us.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Kamira.
no, for
That
real.
bitch put us in the projects.
No, but we not in the project. No,
But we not in the project. We right outside them bones.
She see the glow. That's why she came. You
No,
know,
she came
she
fuck
don't do
with us.
everything. But what I'm saying is that
I mean-
look at who she surrounded
I
herself
know,
with.
like even our names, I'm like,
We got some people that
can't like
don't
the-
be around nobody acting bougie.
yeah. And for real, and like we've been in, well, I know me and
So-
Cindy for real, we've been in like a small room with Dave Chappelle, and I can't say nothing to him. And
Right.
I talk shit to everybody, but I never have nothing.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I don't know,
He
shit.
would love you.
You think?
He loves authentic. One, he's a comic, so he loves comedy for sure. But he loves when there's authentic voices. Like he always is like, because he's like a almost like a psychiatrist. Like he gets into like what makes you tick.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So he would really
He
Be
loves
into
the
it.
point of view.
for
He would love us,
sure.
precious.
He
We
would.
got hella point of
And
view.
he'll work out.
How did
Oh, girl, he love us, girl. Turn up.
Ricky, how did you start like producing and like working with him? With Dave
Dave in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So it was early on, back in the before he kind of took his hiatus. I worked with Stan Lathan for many years, and Dave was, always around, figured it out. And then when he decided to have his, to come back and really, reintroduce himself to the world, he called Stan and I, and we figured it out.
Wow.
And so, I love Dave because Dave just, he bets on himself. Like, there wasn't a big, huge Netflix deal when we started shooting these. It was just, he was like, what do you need to make this right and make this great? You don't really produce Dave Chappelle. I mean, you produce everything that happens around him. But for me, I just trust his genius. I don't always know where we're going with it, but I do trust that it's always going to be something provocative. It's always going to be something that's going to be thoughtful, and he's never steered me wrong yet. We're like 6 specials in, right? And it's always been great. It's always been something that I can stick my chest out and say I'm really proud of what we created together. And then there's some comics I work with that take a little more producing to get it, but I always want to pull out what's innate with them, what's organic for them. Like, I never want to try to put words into people's mouths, because to me that's just fugazi. It just doesn't work, and I don't like to see it as a fan. I'm a fan of comedy. Like, I love comedy. So for me, when I see someone up there with someone else's words in their mouth, I just boo.
And she is a fan of comedy. Like, before I had to move back home and come back out, like Ricky like told me come out, audition for this. I wasn't even a comedian for real. Like for real.
I was like,
hadn't
you
done
need to get
shit.
out there.
And she told me to like go do this
Wow,
audition.
really?
For real. I
Yeah.
had
Because
never.
you a beast on stage now,
Yeah.
so I would have loved to
Yeah.
have met
But
the
at
pressures
like,
who
I
didn't
had
know
just
she could
come
do
from,
it.
like college, and it was like I was not a comedian. I knew I was the funny girl there, but I was not. And me and Cece in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like we came with like 5 minutes. Like let's just go do this audition. If we get this, then we gonna do some more shit. And we, but it was just fun to just do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
but
you never thought at that point you'd be in front of thousands of people doing Big Boy tour out
Right.
no,
on performing in Barbados. That's crazy.
no, never.
But I always knew you could do it.
Yeah.
I always felt like, because there's a fearlessness that you have to have with comedy. And I
Yeah.
remember, like one of the first times you put Tiffany Haddish on stage, like there was just a fearlessness of Tiffany. Like it wasn't really about the set, but it was about she was gonna go at it with 100%, no matter what it was. She was like, I'm committed. I'm with what you need me to do, Ricky? Let's go. And and there's something about that fearlessness that is contagious, and what people like in the audience, because everyone in the audience is sitting there with their own fears, their own bullshit, their own everything. And what they do when they come to a comedy show is they say, look, I paid my last $30, $20, whatever it is, to come here because I want you to take me away from all the other stuff that I have going
everything
on.
I'm going through.
So for them to see you on the stage fearless and doing, they look up like, and it's kind of the same look that men have at strip clubs. Like you see them look up, and it's that thing. And I always think when you're able to put the audience into the palm of your hands, which I mean, Dave is amazing at it because he's a storyteller. But I've seen you. You know what I mean? And I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth from the first time getting on stage to like really understanding your craft. And to me, I think it's just beautiful. Like I'm always gonna support it.
Hey.
Y'all make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. Y'all know we comment back because we nosy and we want to see what y'all talking about.
We really do comment back.
No, we really do. Luckily, we have more good than bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think some of y'all just go to put a thumbs down, hater.
Yeah, it be the same 17 people every week.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all.
come on.
Stop watching the shit on these hoes.
Right. Fucking up the analytics.